guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to come on here and share with you all my Friday favorites. I have a couple favorites to share with you all, and then I have two fails actually for the week. So let's get into the fails first, because I like to start off with a negative and then end on a positive note. So the first negative I want to start with, sorry, it's a little bit noisy over here. The first negative is actually a micellar water. It's the Caudalie Eau de Micellar. So it's just the micellar cleansing water. So here's actually what it looks like. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. But this is a 1.69 fluid ounce. I think I got this as like a deluxe size sample. I'm pretty sure that's how I got it. But this stuff, I thought it would be good because it's a micellar water. But for some reason when I put it on my skin, it gets soapy. So, and I've never tried a micellar water that's actually soapy. I thought all micellar waters were a little bit more just cleansing. It's like water, so it shouldn't have any soap in it. So I was a little confused by that. So I'm not sure if maybe there is soap actually in it, but then you feel like you need to go in for another cleanse after using this because your face feels a little bit soapy. It leaves a little bit of residue behind, it feels like. So for me, I would not recommend this, and for me this was a fail. I'm going to continue to use it up, but I just know now that when I use this, I need to go in and do another cleanser, because it's not something you can use and say, hey, my face is clean. Because it's not gonna be, because for some reason, like I said, it has like a soapy residue to it, so you can even hear the soap into it. When you're rubbing it onto your skin, you can hear the soap texture, like the bubbles or whatever. You can hear that into your skin, so to me that's just a fail. So I would say this is a product fail on my opinion, so not good. The next fail for the week is actually an eyeshadow palette. So this is the Hard Candy Troll Celebrate Yourself 15 color eyeshadow palette. So here's what it looks like. I'll give you guys a little bit of a close-up so you can see it. So that's the outside packaging. When you open it up, you do get two sponge tip applicators, but I don't typically use those. I did use those in the past, like that's how I used to do all my eye looks, but now I use brushes. So here's what the actual eyeshadows look like in the palette. I just feel like these shadows come off super, super patchy. There's only a couple in here that I feel like are actually good. I know this is a very affordable palette, but still, I mean, I don't really care how much you pay for a palette. I feel like that should still work. It doesn't mean it has to be the best quality, but I feel like this is just not good at all. This almost reminds me of kids' play makeup, and that's my opinion again on this. I think it's just not that good. So for me, I would say all these over in this side over here are bad. These over in this side, for some reason, they seem a little bit better. I don't know if it's just because the pigmentation's better or what they did differently on these, if the formulation is differently. Because these two right here especially, they're really, really good. The gold and the silver, they're really good. This blue is really good. This brown's really good. These two right here, they're okay. But everything on this side down is just horrific, honestly. I was excited to try this palette out because I was, you know, hoping that it would be good because it was the Trolls Hard Candy palette thing that came out. So I thought it'd be good, but honestly, I just don't think that it's worth even trying to hunt down. My mom actually picked this up for me for Christmas, and now I regret making her try, well, not making her, but I had told her that, you know, I was looking forward to getting some of the Troll stuff, and she actually hunted it down, and now I feel bad that she had to hunt this down, and then it's just not that good. So if you were trying to hunt this down, I would say don't even look for it, because it's just not worth it, to be honest with you. So those are the fails for the week. So now let's get into the favorites. So the first favorite I want to talk about is my foundation that I've been using this week. So because this is a little bit more in here, that's pretty awesome. I like the way this goes on. It says sheer coverage, but it's not sheer coverage. It has a pretty good coverage. It's not full coverage by any means, but I would say it's like a medium, maybe like, yeah, about a medium coverage foundation. And I think it just looks really good on the skin, especially for me because I have dry skin, I have aging skin. So Benefit, is it Benefit? I don't even know. It's the Boing concealer. I think it's Benefit. Isn't it Benefit that does that, or is it the Balm? I have no idea. It's either Benefit or the Balm. It doesn't say on the back of here who it's just Benefit. It's Benefit. Okay. I just know I like the product. This is a really good concealer. I feel like it goes to kind of warm it up and then put it under my eyes. I feel like it does a good job of coverage. It doesn't crease on, well, it creases a little bit. I can't say that because every concealer honestly creases on me. But if you said it doesn't crease as badly as some of the others that I've tried is what I mean to say. I feel like it is a really good concealer. I feel like it does a good job of covering. It does a good job of covering acne too. So if you have some acne issues, this would do a good job of covering that. I just really like this. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's the screw top. I wish it was like a flip top, but I'm thinking the reason why they did that is to help. The next product is a eye primer. This actually came in my, I think it was my Ipsy bag. This is the Essence I Love Color Intensifying Eyeshadow Base. This is a really good eyeshadow primer. You'll see patting it out, it just leaves a really good coverage under your eye, or on your eyelid actually. So if you're someone who likes to kind of get rid of any kind of discoloration on your eyeshadow on, keeping it nice and pigmented and helping it blend really nicely. So I really do like this, and it's affordable. The next product is this little Winky lipstick. It's the one I'm wearing today. I really like the way it looks on my lips. It's very smooth. I can't stand a very dry lipstick. If I put a lipstick on, it has to be very comfortable. If I put a lipstick on and it's dry like a butter, and then when you put it on, it rubs in very nice. It doesn't leave a greasy residue, which is amazing because I can't stand any kind of product that's going to leave a greasy residue onto anything. I think it would bother anybody. The next thing is a perfume. This is the Clinique Happy. My mother-in-law purchased this for me, and this is something that, like, I think I told you guys when I hauled this in my Christmas haul.